Hello everyone, I'm Vikrant and today I have brought you a video how can you prepare for an interview. Here we can see today's topic we have how to prepare for an interview. A lot of people might be thinking right now we are like this is a period in all around the world where everybody's sitting at home. Okay, and everybody must be thinking about their next future. What are they going to do? What kind of job are they going to find? They might switch their jobs or something. So during this period, you must be having some confusion in your brain that how can I prepare for a new job interview? So that is, today I'm going to tell you some of the points that you can remember and you can crack for the dream job of yours. Okay. So here we can see 4 topics are written here. The first one is looks, and another one is knowledge, third one is behavior and posture, and the fourth one is confidence. Okay, these 4 points are very important and we need to remember all of them to crack an interview. And in the end of this video I am going to tell you an amazing introduction what you can deliver or you can give about yourself when you will be in an interview. Okay, so keep watching this video till the end because in the end you're gonna get an amazing introduction of yours. Got it? So the first topic we are going to discuss is looks. As you guys must have heard about it, a lot of times people say look matters. Definitely it does. Not the way we are talking about that you are not going to like someone or something like that, you're not going to get married, okay, nothing like that. But here we are talking about an interview. An interview is kind of thing where you need to be formal. How you gotta be? You gotta be formal if you are walking in an interview. You got to wear some formal clothes. Either it's a boy or a girl. You must wear on some formal clothes because that is the thing what makes you look very decent for an interview. Or else you can wear anything if you're not going for an interview, but especially remember this thing, if you are going for an interview, make sure you wear on something formal. Boys and girls, they both can wear some trousers, shirts and everything. These kind of ties, coat, pants and everything they can wear. Okay, but make sure it's a formal dress. Now, and another thing we can add on in our looks, that is our haircut. It should be perfect. Your hair should be perfect. Your nails should be perfect. And your beard should be perfect, trimmed or totally shaved. Anything you can do, whatever you like according to you. And after this topic is totally done. Looks, I hope you got it. You need to carry a very formal look if you are going for an interview. I hope this point is totally clear to you. Next topic we have is knowledge. Knowledge is something everybody has, but remember one thing, whenever you are going for an interview in any of the organization, you must have knowledge about that organization, because when you'll be sitting for the interview, they can ask you any kind of questions regarding their organization. They'll ask you, okay, do you know about our organization, or why do you work in our organization? They just want to make sure that you are not someone who just woke up in the morning, saw the advertisement in the newspaper and you thought, okay, let's go for the interview. They are trying to make sure that you are serious about this job. You must have searched about their company or organization and you know about their work. So remember this thing. Another thing, knowledge, is if you are going for the interview and that interview should that interviewer will ask you a question, that is, okay, tell me something about your work. Like I'm a teacher, so if I'm going for an interview, I'll prepare my subject very well because I need to tell them, or they can ask me for a demonstration, or they can ask me any kind of question regarding my work. So if you are from any kind of field, no matter, If you are from electrical, you are from chemical, you are from CS, any kind of, you must have knowledge about your own topic, about your own subject. Okay. The third one we have is behavior and posture. Behavior is something when you go for the interview and they make you sit in a waiting area. Okay, you sit in a waiting area for some time, and in that case, as we can see nowadays, everybody is having some CCTV cameras. Okay, all around the office. So they might be having some CCTV camera and they might be watching you inside, that what kind of behavior you have towards the person who's sitting next to you, or what kind of behavior you have in yourself when nobody is watching you. How do you behave, so that they can judge you with that also. Okay, so remember this thing whenever you are when you are for an interview, sitting at a place, you must behave very, very carefully. And then posture. So the posture is regarding when you go for the interview and they ask you to sit. Remember this thing, do not sit until they do not ask you to sit. Stand there properly, hand should be down, stand there, and first thing you gotta do is when you enter the room of the interviewer, you just go and shake hand with that person very confidently. It shows that you are confident enough. So just go in the starting and shake hand with that person and greet that person with whatever the time it is of the day. It's morning, then say good morning sir. It's good afternoon, you can say good afternoon sir, good evening sir. Whatever the time is, you can greet that person according to that. Okay, after that, stand there, do not sit if they do not ask you to sit. Okay, until they do not ask you to sit, do not sit. When they ask you to sit, if you have a chair that is of two bands, like that will be having hand rest, so you can just sit putting both your hands over there straight properly. You can sit like that, or you can put your hands directly like this. Okay, remember this. And do not sit leaning backward. Do not sit leaning backward. Just sit a little bit towards them. If it's a 90-degree, then you can make it 80, but do not make it 100. Okay, make it 80-degree towards them. Like you can just bend a little bit. It shows that you are interested in listening to that person's conversation. You are giving that person some respect. Because when you go for some MNC interviews, they are having like 3 or 4 people sitting there, and they are going to ask you something that is, they can judge you with different kind of things. They can judge you, how are you sitting, how are you talking, are you shivering or not. It means if you're shivering, it means you are not confident enough. So all these kind of things you need to remember. I hope you got it very well. Okay, and now we have fourth one is confidence. Okay, confidence is the most important thing for cracking an interview. For cracking an interview, confidence is the main important thing. Okay, confidence is kind of thing what gives you a chance to perform good in an interview. Just because you have good looks, you prepared some good knowledge, you prepare your behavior and posture was totally fine, but your confidence was totally low, everything will be messed up. You will not be able to carry your looks, you'll not be able to deliver your knowledge in a perfect manner, or you'll not be able to behave or sit perfectly over there if you do not have the confidence. So that is why I have put this in the end, because it carries all these 3 things together. Okay, confidence. And about the confidence, I have my kind of philosophy, that is, when I go for the interview, I do not care about that. Like when I go, I just think one thing in my brain, that is, that person is not going to throw me out of the building, from the roof. That person is not going to throw me. Okay, or that person is not going to shoot me in my brain. So what is the fear? That is the biggest fear we all have in our lives. Rather than that, everything is fine. there can be two chances. First is you will get the job, second is you will not get the job. So these two things are there. Okay, you need to remember this. There are only two things: you will get the job or you will not get the job, but they are not taking your life. That is the biggest fear everybody has, and I hope you must be having the same. So that's why be confident, go there, do whatever, all the things I told you. Just enter, shake hands, sit down, talk to them, make it a conversation. Do not make it an interview just like they're asking. You can ask something about their company in the end, and when they are done, you can ask them something about their company too. Make it a conversation. Feel like you're sitting with your friend and you are just chatting. You are not being interviewed by someone. Then you will feel confident enough. Okay, that person is also a human. That person is also having some fears inside him or her. So just remember that and do not fear at all. Okay, so that is the thing what will give you confidence, and you will definitely going to crack that interview. And now in the end there will be an introduction, as I told you in the beginning of this video. So I will tell you about the introduction that you can give, because that is the first question in an interview people ask you. That is, tell me something about yourself. And you just feel blank. Oh my God, what kind of things I should tell this person? You just tell them about your name, where do you live, and all that kind of things, but they are not interested in all that kind of things. If they want to know something about that, they will definitely ask you. Okay, or they can ask you, run me through your CV. So just tell them something very amazing, something interesting. They will get interest in it. Okay, so introduction is going to be here, and you guys can see it, you guys can learn some of the lines out of it, and just make it your own and deliver it in front of that interviewer in a very natural manner. Okay, and you are definitely going to get that job, I promise. Okay, so here we see okay, so everyone, as we are talking about introduction. Okay, so the introduction here it's written, and I am going to tell you each and every line how you guys can make it very perfect. Okay, we are going to learn how can we make our introduction very perfect. So the first thing is, we have an introduction is, I am Vikrant. As my name is Vikrant, so I'm going to introduce myself like I am Vikrant, or you can say, or I can say, my name is Vikrant. But remember one thing, you are not supposed to say this is Vikrant, or you can say myself. No, this is, you can say, or when you have become something very big, when you have achieved something very big in your life, like all the celebrities we have Big B, we have Badshah Khan, like I'm talking about Shah Rukh. Okay, so they guys can say that this is Shah Rukh, this is Amitabh Bachchan, just because they have earned themselves an identity. Okay, but we guys are not something like that. So we are normally going to introduce ourselves. That is, I am Vikrant, or my name is Vikrant. I hope you got it. Okay, another line we have, it shows your age. I am dash 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 years of age. Whatever is your age, you can put that in between, and then you can say the same sentence. That is, I am, like if I say I am 25 years of age, just the very same way you guys can say whatever is your age. Okay, next line is, I am an undergrad, or you can say I am a graduate. Okay, that is, undergrad means your studies are going on. It means your graduation is going on. In that case, you are going for an interview, you're looking for a job. Okay, just like when you guys are in some of the colleges, when you are studying in your last semesters, and the companies, some of the companies come for your interview, in that case you can say I'm an undergrad, or else when you have completed your degree you can say I'm a graduate, I'm a postgraduate, or anything. Okay, whatever kind of degrees you guys are having. After that we have I am a rolling stone. What is it? I'm a rolling stone. It feels like I'm a rolling stone. Stone means stone. No, you're not a stone, man. It means I'm a rolling stone. It means you like to travel. You like to travel. You go from one place to another. You like to travel. Okay, so that is why you can say I'm a rolling stone. Like I travel from one place to another, and then another, then another, then another. Okay, I like to travel myself. Okay, next is I am a gourmet. Gourmet, a person who loves eating food. Not any specific food, but any kind of food. If you like to eat, you can say I'm a gourmet. Okay, and if not like that, you like to eat some fine food, expensive fine food, multi-cuisine food. In that case, you can say epicure, or you can say gourmet, or you can say gastronomic, gastronome. If you you can say like I'm kind of person, I'm a gastronomic. Okay, I'm a gastronomic because I like to eat fine food, something which is very rare, something which is so delicious, something which is kind of expensive, and bells and whistles are there on the food. It's totally prepared very well. So I can say I'm a gastronomic. Okay, or I can say I'm a gourmet too because I love to eat all kind of foods too. Okay, so that is choose yourself any one of this and you can say in an interview. And next we have I'm a shopaholic. I'm a shopaholic. A lot of girls. This line belongs to especially for females. Seriously. Even I like to shop a lot. I shop a lot. Okay, so but all girls out there, those are watching this video, they can say I'm a shopaholic. It's a very normal thing for all the girls or all the female. Okay, next I'm crazy about. I am fond of. It means it tells them about your hobby. What is your hobby? This is the thing. Do not tell them a hobby which you do not at all carry. Like, this is my hobby, listening to music, okay, or singing, or playing guitar. So I can tell them this, and if they'll ask me something in return, I will be able to answer them. But do not tell them, mostly people make some silly mistakes. That is, they say, I love to read books. Do not say that if you do not read books. Make sure, okay? Because they'll ask you, okay, what kind of books you like to read? What is your favorite poet is? Okay, who's your favorite poet? Or how many books you have read till now? Tell them something about that book or something or something. They can ask you a lot of questions regarding your hobby. So make sure if you have a hobby, you must know some things about it. Not the whole thing, but at least a few things you must know. So tell them a hobby which is actually you do. Okay, like I can say I'm crazy about music, or I am fond of music. Fond of music, it is the same thing like I am interested in it. Or you can say I am crazy about music. Okay, so both things you guys can say. If you're crazy about cricket, if you're crazy about playing guitar, if you're crazy about playing piano, if you're crazy about traveling, if you're crazy about something else, you can tell them everything, whatever you feel like doing. Okay, so this is a very beginning of our introduction. Not all the things you can say to them, or you are not supposed to say all these lines in front of them, but you can just find yourself some of the things. Like this is a very necessary, this is also a necessary, this is a necessary, and after that you can just find yourself this is also necessary. Later on you can find one or two lines out of it and you can tell them about your personality. Okay, so this is what. Now we are going to talk about your USPs. USPs means unique selling point. What are your positive points? Why they should hire you, okay, which tells them about your personality. Okay, so now we are going to start USPs. So let's see. Okay guys, so here we are talking about USPs. It means unique selling points. Okay, why do they ask you this kind of question? They are asking you this kind of question so that they can get to know about your personality some more, or how are you going to work in their company. Okay, so that kind of thing they want to know, so that's why they ask you these kind of things. So this is, you can say some of the lines you can add in your introduction, not all of them you are supposed to do, but some of the lines you can do. Like, I always talk turkey. Turkey means when you say something straight. You are a person who likes to say everything straightforward. You do not keep anything in brain, in your mind. You just say it at the moment. Okay, so that kind of person you are. So you can say, I always talk turkey. I always talk turkey. I always talk straight. Next, I am time bound or punctual. Punctual, you guys are very familiar with the word, but here we have one more word for it, that is time bound. It means you always reach on time. Okay, it tells them something about your personality which is good. Okay, next we have I'm a smarty pants. Smarty pants means quick learner. Whatever the task you are given, whatever kind of job you are given, or whatever you want to learn, you just learn everything so soon. You are a quick learner, and when you are going to work in their organization, you're going to learn their work as soon as possible. So that is how you can say I'm a smarty pants. Smarty pants means quick learner. Next we have I'm a loquacious. That is loquacious. Loquacious, it means talk to anyone. You can talk to anybody. You are not hesitate kind of person. You do not hesitate at all. You can talk to anyone. Either it's a manager or a CEO of the company. Okay, you can talk to anyone straightforward. So that is how you can say I'm a loquacious person. Okay. Next, I'm a tenacious. Tenacious means a person who can work under pressure. You have a lot of work in your company and you will be able to work or not. Like your boss gave you a work which was supposed to be done in 10 days, but they gave you only 6 days. Will you be able to work that, or you will just leave the work just because you are in pressure? No, you can't do that. So you can add this line in your introduction, that is I'm a tenacious. I'm a tenacious means you can work under pressure, or you can say I am a level-headed person. Level-headed. I'm a level-headed. Okay. Next we have NSPs. NSPs is all about negative selling point. It's about your weaknesses in a simple way. If I say that is your weakness, so we are not supposed to tell them something negative about yourself. You know, you are not going to tell them your real weakness. They can use it against you, and never ever tell your real weakness to anybody out there. Okay, so this is some kind of weaknesses you can tell them. You can tell them like, I like to primp myself often. It means primp. Primp is a word we use to primp ourselves. Like whenever you just got off your ride, your bike, and you just saw in the mirror and you were just looking at your hair and everything, you were just checking out, and the girls, you know, do some touch-ups. So all that kind of thing you can say primp. Like I like to primp myself. Whenever you see a glass, a mirror of a window, a glass of a window, or a mirror anywhere, you just try to primp yourself. So that is how you can say I like to primp myself. It's nothing negative. Nobody can use it. Even they will not take it as a negative way. Okay, in a negative way. Next is I'm a nomophobic. Nomophobic means a person who uses a lot their cell phone. That is, now they will ask you, they can ask you a question like, if you use a lot your phone, but in our organization we are not going to allow you your cell phone, how will you manage? In that case you can make it a positive one. How? I'm a nomophobic, but you can answer them, sir, I use my cell phone just because I'm a keen learner. I like to learn new things. Okay, so that's why whenever I face some difficulty during my day, in my work, anything, I just find it on Google as soon as possible. So that is how I'm a nomophobic. I like to use Google for my knowledge, for upgrading my knowledge as much as I can. So this is the USP and this is the NSP. You can tell them something about your unique selling points, you can tell them something about your negative selling points. And after this, they can ask you about your life goal. They can ask you about your life goal. What is your goal in your life? In this case, you are not supposed to tell them that I want to do something like I want to become a president, I want to do something, I want to become a celebrity or something. No, just tell them what do you feel about this earth. So you can tell them a very normal goal of anybody can have. Okay, that is, I am hell-bent on doing something in favor of life found on planet Earth. I am hell-bent in doing something in favor of life found on planet Earth. You can tell them this sentence. And this sentence will tell them, it means that you want to do something about this earth, as this earth is being polluted a lot. So you want to make it perfect, you want to make it good, you want to be a good human being, you want to help all the people, you want to help the nature being good. So that kind of goal you can tell them. And remember one thing, if they ask you one more question, that is, where do you see yourself after 5 years? So in that case, you're not supposed to say that I'll be having my own company or something. No, you can tell them about their organization only. Like, how do you see yourself in their organization after 5 years? So you can tell them, sir, I see myself as a manager of this company. Right now I'm joining as a very low category employee, but later on in 5 years I see myself on the manager post, or you can say on the branch manager, or the district manager, any kind of thing you can say about their organization. How do you see yourself in their organization in 5 years? Okay, so I hope this video will definitely help you out and you will get to know how to crack your interview of the job you are willing to get. Okay, and that is all. Enjoy this video. Please share, subscribe my channel and like this video, and if you like it, then please share it. Help your friends, neighbors, relatives, everybody with this video, and let them get their job. Okay, thank you so much. Have a nice day.